As always, let's start back over here. Let's try that one. Especially because I don't know where the classrooms are. But it has been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility, and meager as it may look. By modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. Thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes these many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. Dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, principal, and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech. Though I think I'll end my praise of her here. Though she deserves much more, I'll admit. Architect of the new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school. For also allowing us use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. Decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you who we've not seen in years. Oh man. That's funny. The kids are going to have to draft their schoolhouse, and they certainly won't. Yeah. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here whom I have not seen in many years. Those faces I still remember as young and manners mild. Those who were parents before them I also taught, and children so I may yet. Without you, I will have a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet that was all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon. Thank you all sincerely. My time here is meant to the world. In 8 months, I will see you all at a slightly less melancholical ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Alright, well, let's go check out the schoolrooms, I guess. Oh, that's 2. Interesting. Wonder if they're all gonna be in there. Oh, you can only do it 3 times. End of a waste? Good stuff in the shop today. Those are all solid items. That's interesting. Oh, do I not get to see that again? Oh, that's just today. Interesting. Kimberly Thompson. Oh yeah, Thompson K. Fresh blueprint represents a world of possibilities. This is going to take a second to read. Every architect needs them. M's. May have a bit of a problem. Important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. Very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north. Any unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. These architects, they will quickly discover they don't have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends up by returning to the lower ranks to draft rooms, the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items they have made all the difference. They'd only found them earlier in the day. Layout to the right demonstrates even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors and ranks behind you. True. Aspect houses the order in which you draft room. Before terrace, you will be on 3 gems. If you draft them reverse, cloister would be free. Identifying synergic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those will provide you with an advantage. Yeah, fair. Foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors will be unlocked. Interesting. Yeah. Draft bunk room or after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts 2 separate bedrooms. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. The more items you have, the greater your chance of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. Yeah. Itself, it can cover up other rooms in the house. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Never seen that room, genuinely. Interesting. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, pump room. I didn't realize the garage did. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly to the pool house, the greenhouse. Hyde County has 2 bedrooms, granted by the master, read by the tomb of keys found in the servants' quarter. When we solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty is slightly the next time you draft that room. Yeah, that makes sense. Didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that the next time you draft it. But after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Interesting. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across. There's a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms are very useful, seem very useful, they may be clues. Oh, that's my cursor. This is a very long read. No path coming with your own antique. Right, interesting. Oh, really? Do I have to come into this door from multiple sides? From all four sides to solve all the puzzles? Hate that. I would not have picked that if that was a thing I had understood. Just blocked myself off hard. So the prayer hands and the crowbar. Pray and pry. That is. That mirror room kind of screwed me over, not gonna lie. I should have done a berry on that one. Alright, ready? Be funny if they let you do the homework. Don't know why that kid has a... Hmm. That's a purple. I would argue his favorite color is purple. This is a great hint. Me and my brother, this was just what my brother and I were talking about with the pairs of pictures. Pin and pine. The difference is E. Interesting that 8 is affinity symbol instead of the 8. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Letters aren't wrong. Sure, I'm missing something. Hmm. Box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Box next to this box contains gems. Okay, hang on. A box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contains gems. A box next to this box contains gems. So if this one is true, then both this one and this one contain gems. This box is true, then this box is true, and both of these contain gems. If this box is true, a box next to this box contains gems. This one is false, and this one is false. I'm gonna go with the white box. I think there can only be a prize in one box. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. Right. So, considering there's always a single prize, this one must be false, which means this one must be true. This box must be false if this box is false. It means this box should contain the gems. Boom. Need the chapel to get the extra doors to draft because I'm getting a little phobic. Definitely den or security. We're gonna do security. Because we haven't found the breaker box yet. Security. That security level low. Offline mode is gonna be unlocked. Just in case I find the breaker box, though. That's a weird one. If we can get to that hall of mirrors. That keeps me going, but blocks off the hall of mirrors. Like a wild berry. I have no idea what room this is. Can rotate. Oh. Fascinating. But I hit the button. Is it timed? No, that's what I unlocked. That's the one next to the library that opened. Give me some money and another thing. So that's the other one that's opened. Up there. We'll see about coming back to that. The rotunda is interesting. I'm gonna leave myself with a path. Oh. That is interesting. You can rotate floor plans in the rotunda. Okay, so if I go back, I can get it. But if this opens one of these doors, I can also... What the heck? What good does this do? I'm so very confused. Okay. Go back over to the rotunda. One more time. The library. Which if I go through the rotunda, it's gonna take a lot of steps. Maybe it's better if I just go back to the boiler room and see if I can get there through the other. We're gonna pick the garage, but then we're gonna turn on the steam power. You have to go that way. You've gotta fuel that. You're on. You're going up. Steam power can turn this on. Now I can walk back to the library with less steps because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably not worth it, but hopefully it gives me a cut through. Those could be very helpful. Only one floor in the middle actually opens. A new classroom. Give me a lot of options for what that last room is. So this is a hint into finding out the billiard room puzzle. I didn't grow that. Plane and plan. Right, from here, this room is just gone. That's fine. Rotunda is open. I can go up to the den. Really need to draft a bedroom. Not that one. I'm gonna do that one because it is considered a bedroom. I will get some and I can walk back to security. Oh no. Go wild berry. A little disappointing, but not entirely awful. Can go down this way. Will that update while I'm in here? Oh, it will. Interesting. I think that's fine. While I'm here, I might as well turn this up. I hate that. I want that. That's one. Best I'm looking at here. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to turn back on. Foot traffic to get all the way back. But hopefully I can get any kind of bedroom. Oh crap. How disappointing. I'm so mad. Ugh. Found so much, and I can do so little with it because it took me so many steps to figure some stuff out. It's unfortunate. Some bad runs. I have 4 coins somewhere, but that's not going to help me all that much. It's just 5 rooms away. There's the fastest I can get there, I have to go through 5 doors. Let's see if the running shoes will pay off. Nope. Nope. Not a chance. Nope. Yet again, failed to get to the dark room.